Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Color X Malice at possibly the last part of Okazaki's route. We're at the end. We're in chapter 6. We have one more choice, and then we have our trigger mode. So that's where we get our last bad ending is in the trigger mode. So we'll do that when we get to trigger mode. We'll fail trigger mode, and then we'll go back and hopefully get it right. We've been doing good with trigger mode, like unless we're purposely not doing it to get the bad end, trying to get the bad ending. I've been doing really good at it, but that's 2 out of the 2 times I've done it. So I'm just saying. I'm like, woohoo, spot on. I'll fuck it up this time, like repeatedly, just because. Anyway, so that's where we are. So we'll see how long. I don't know if it'll go over an hour or what, but and we still have to do the after thing. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I went to the Adonis hideout as the voice from the collar directed. I'm not the one who'll be hurt. I stifled the mounting fear and moved forward 1 step at a time. I haven't given up. Once I'm there, I'll meet the collarer. Even if we killed each other, I was fine with that. I cut the root of this disaster by my own hands. I'd tear Adonis and liberate Shinjuku. My drive hadn't changed. I don't think we're going to meet 0 because when I'd convinced myself, my phone vibrated in my pocket. I looked at the screen and gulped. Okazaki? Hello, what is it? I forgot to tell you something. You're at home now, right? Yes? I lied quickly. I got off the street, stepping quietly so the background noise wouldn't be heard. Did you forget something here? You can come by tomorrow. Hey, remember how I said that I wouldn't forgive you if you broke our promise? Why did you lie? Is he It was obvious that there was a naked anger in Okazaki's voice. The blood drained from my face. Oh, I just left to go to the convenience store. Not that. Why are you trying to leave me? You're trying to get to the Adonis base on your own, aren't you? How did he... What are you talking about? Why are you being like this? It's weird. Half the base has been found. The raid got delayed, and Adonis has started preparing to evacuate. The person who gave you that collar wouldn't just let you go. They would have contacted you somehow. What did they say to you? Did they threaten to kill you if you didn't come? Or... It's no good. I can't trick him. I just have to hang up. Did they say they'd kill me? I knew he was going to follow us. Okazaki! I turned around and he was standing right there. Did you think I wouldn't see through your lies? I'm SP, and I'm pretty good at tailing people. I'd never miss the small tells you showed. Son of a bitch, why are you confronting me? They're gonna kill you now, you asshole. Now I understand what the next thing is. Now, right now, I was like, I can kind of guess what it's coming from, but now I know because now I feel it. I don't mean to brag, but I know far more about you than that collar does. Did you think you could get away? No, it's what? Hey, do you even know how angry I am right now? I could tell. He looked sterner than I'd ever seen before. He obviously figured everything out. I didn't know if assassins were lurking nearby. I have to throw him off somehow. I'm a spy for nuts. I hate you now, Okazaki. That's exactly... When I saw that in the guide, I'm like, I can't imagine a scenario where he'd be like, I hate you, Okazaki. But then right now when he follows us, I'm like, now I fucking understand. I thought when the collar started talking to her and like blah blah blah, I was like, oh, she's gonna have to be like, I hate you, Okazaki, and then run away, and he's gonna be like, I get it, and he's gonna like, that'd be like a code, be like, I hate you, and he's gonna be like, no, you do. Oh, I get it, you're trying to protect me and like follow me secretly, whatever, right? That's what I was hoping. But then she never said it, so I'm like, he's probably gonna follow us, end up there, and end up getting killed. Or getting shot or attacked, and we're gonna be like, I fucking hate you for showing up. This is exactly. And then right now, do you know how mad I am? Fucking hate you. I did this to protect you, you son of a bitch. Ah! Do you know how much it hurts me to do this? Fuck you. Like, I hate you now, Okazaki. So I wanted to run from you, even if I had to break the promise to you. So she's not like, I hate you for following me, you asshole. That's my response. I hate you, you bastard. I'm trying to protect you. She's like, I hate you now, so leave. Wink, wink, runs away from it because now he's going to know. I see. Hopefully. I mean, I don't know. I'm sorry you had to come all this way, but please leave me alone. You really are stubborn and a terrible liar. You're also reckless and a huge idiot. You're an asshole. What? I'm really angry. I must be an even bigger idiot to love you this much. Let's assume that you're telling the truth. Why do you look like you're about to cry then? I love your smile. I can tell right away if it's fake or not. You can't play dumb with me. The color probably made some demands using my life as a bargaining chip. That's the only explanation that makes sense. I'm going to fucking kill you. No, Enough. Be quiet. Oh. Oh. Okazaki. I felt like I was going to die. You left without saying a word, and you decided to sacrifice yourself. Do you have any idea how much that hurt me? That I hurt if you died. Oh, see, I have moments where I'm like, you son of a bit. Like, seriously, what was this part? God damn you. Oh my God, you're so cute. I can't. I can't with him. I don't know how to feel. You really don't understand a thing. You have no idea what it would mean if I somehow lost you. He's a little bit too like Sasazuka was like a complete and utter asshole, but I love that, glasses assholes. He just didn't have glasses. But Okazaki is like the crazy asshole where like he has moments where he's really nice and then he's fucking kind of mean and taunts you and everything and you're like, this is like I feel like you're mentally abusing me. Like I don't know what it is. Like there's some aversion. You're like, "Oh, you're so nice." Now you're being me and I don't know, some kind of aversion like that I had. Like, nope, nope, nope. I've been in relationships like that where they seem all nice and sweet, but then they like say shit to purposely break you down. And he's obviously just doing it to mess with you because he thinks it's adorable. But it borderlines on that for me, like the no, you ass, and get out. But yet in a real relationship, if someone teased you, like and was like, "You're an idiot," you'd be like, "Shut up, you jerk," because but like I don't know what it is when I read certain things like this. That, like I get that that's what he's doing. You're an idiot, like he's not really. He doesn't actually think we're stupid. Sasazuka thought we were stupid, and for some reason I was okay with that because he's the asshole, and he's gonna be like, "Shut up, stupid," and you're like, "You shut up." But like maybe it's just because her personality with Okazaki is like, I don't know why I like him, and it's like, oh, I feel like you've been tricked into this. This is not. He is a charming weirdo. He's sweet. Sometimes he's an asshole. He's like sweet and sour candy. Sometimes he's sweet. Sometimes he's sour. And he's adorable. He's fucking crazy. But like whatever, I love it anyway. But she doesn't seem to know and it scares me. Something. But like right now. Right now I'm having the like, oh, you're so cute moment. And then he's gonna say or do something that I'm gonna be like, you ruined it. You literally ruined it. No, let me go, please. Didn't I tell you to be quiet? Just listen to what I have to say. I'm not dying no matter what happens. And you're not running from me no matter what. You're trying to break the promise way too early. It seems I'll have to treat you just like I do Minheo. I never expected to hear words like that coming from Okazaki's mouth. I tried to search for a retort. There's no other way. There are lots of options. Besides, you said we'd try to find a way together. Yet, you lied and broke our promise. I'm more shocked than angry now. I lied and broke our promise because I didn't want you to die. Even if they said they'd kill me if you didn't obey, I'd just die if you sacrificed yourself. Don't you understand that? Give me a break already. If you're going to make me hurt this much, it'd be better to just die together. Don't say things like that, as creepy and romantic as they are. You're the last person who should be saying that. Look at how beautiful his face is. God, stop it. Why? What is wrong with... I don't know. Spacey, don't run away from me, please. I promise you I won't die. You can't ever make that promise. You don't know. I won't let you die either. I won't let you be alone. If you refuse, I'll follow you, even if it kills us. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of adorable. I'll follow you, even if it kills us. Okay. Like, even if it kills me. No, don't say that. Even if it kills both of us. Aw. There's something creepy and wrong about that, but props, like, again, it's romantic and creepy. I don't know. Why? That doesn't make sense. You need to realize how desperate I am. I know. I mean, he's crazy. Girl, it's crazy. If you don't get it, then I'll just have to never let you go. I I don't want to lose you, Okazaki. Well, you are going to lose him, though, if you run away from him. But then at least he'll be alive. But then he won't be, because he'll go jump off a cliff or something crazy. Or he'll do something to get himself killed. And, I mean, either way, you know what? Just cut your losses, girl. Take him with you. Maybe you can both die together. At least you'll be happy. Then listen to me. Put your faith in me and not in that collar. Please, don't try to leave me. Oh, she's crying. How could I possibly say no when you put it like that? Yeah, you can't. So you don't have to think about it anymore. Don't think. Just stay with me. I'll protect you from anything, no matter what. All you've done is call me stupid. Do we even have a plan? All you've done is call me stupid. Well, this is very much like fucking Sasazuka. It's still better than following your judgment. Hey! You know what? And then it's shit like that. Yeah, well, you're dumb. Hey! What the fuck? Really? Really? Fucking really? I just push him away for a second. Really? Fucking, let's just pause for a second here. You were going to die for me to protect me because blah, 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 your goals, blah, 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 and you're being an asshole. So me going to sacrifice myself to save your life, my judgment sucks? My judgment's compromised? I at least love you. I'm just going to risk my life for you. You were like, I'm just going to die for someone because I'm a nutbag. No. Okay, now hug me again. I mean, seriously. You don't trust my judgment despite the fact that my reasons for dying to save your life are way better than your reasons for dying to try to save mine. Like, at least mine isn't crazy. A little borderline crazy, but like yours were like way fucking beyond crazy. Crazy fucking called and was like, Jesus Christ, you overshot by a long shot, buddy. That's all I'm saying. But I made up my mind. You're saying that while crying your eyes out. You're the one who told me that my death wish was just cowardice. It'll be all right. I'll protect us. Someone runs up and shoots him, and you're like, but the collar, they could be targeting you even now. What would you do if I died here? Huh? If I died right in front of you, don't you think you'd want to die too? To be honest, I might come to that conclusion. And I might not even have a choice. They're probably going to kill me too. I think the enemy knows that too. Yet they demand that you come to their lair. If that wasn't possible, then they'd just kill us both. So, let's go together. If it's a problem, then only I need to die. See, you're back to this crazy death wish shit. But there was no response from the collar. Maybe it meant that they didn't care if Okazaki came along. You'd still go even if I tried to stop you, right? Yes? It's not just about the deal. This is my problem, too. The police couldn't act. If I could infiltrate Adonis, it could allow the police to make their assault. That's what I thought. You're really hard-headed. This doesn't look like it'll be over unless we find wherever the collar came from. And besides, I don't like watching the woman I love in this condition. Is that how you view the problem here? Yeah, I like to keep things simple. The only path is a head-on fight. Okazaki... I was still hesitant. If Okazaki died because of me, the mere thought of it was still terrifying to me. But he tightly held my hand. It was colder than usual, and I was near tears. If I let go of his hand now, then he might really choose to die. All right, let's go. What's up, buddy? He's making weird pee-pee noises. The tunnel should be around here. We arrived at an underground tunnel that had been neglected for years. It opened into a construction site, but it was unclear what was supposed to have been built here. Perhaps it had been created as an underground passageway, or construction had stalled midway. It's dark. I don't see anything that looks like a security system so far. We don't know what's waiting for us. Yeah, let's proceed carefully. The sound of our footsteps echoed in the silent gloom. I think we should just run. I'm sure that the people in Adonis have things they want to protect, Okazaki murmured. I was surprised by the sudden remark, but when I saw his sad eyes, I understood. He was probably thinking of his lost comrade from 2 years ago. We found the hideout because Tsukushima's family gave us intel about Adonis. Huh? If the fact that he was a spy hadn't been covered up, the investigation might have gone faster. That may be wishful thinking, though. But without the cover-up, maybe the number of victims would have been much smaller. Maybe you wouldn't have been collared. Okazaki, who had seen the darkness in the police, had thought that much about it. Each little scandal piled on top of the other, one by one, till over time they became a towering towering cost. What? I don't. I still think that the police are necessary, but if I want to survive, I know that I have to face this. This isn't just to protect you. I'm standing up to Adonis now to secure my own future. Okay. Okazaki's future. I was overjoyed just to hear him speak of it as something he wanted. I've been thinking this for a while. Your colleague, Tsukishima, might have been an Adonis spy, but I think that he threw himself in harm's way to save you out of his own free will. I'm sure he actually wanted to protect you. Whatever circumstances, the fact of the matter is that he chose to protect you. You made him feel that way. So, I don't believe that he regretted his decision. Yeah, maybe you're right. If he actually was the man I knew. Thanks, Spacey. Okazaki looked over with a small, yet lonely smile. We trudged through the tunnel for a while until it opened into a clearing. Looking around, there were no signs of people, nor could I hear any sound. Nobody's here. If their base was compromised, they might have already moved. Adonis would likely have vacated the premises before the police could raid it. But if the owner of the color said to come, then there should be somebody here. Thinking, I walked a few more steps. I heard a noise from the collar and tensed up in anticipation. Are you okay? Yes. The strange noise stopped, but there wasn't a voice either. What was that? Then, I heard footsteps approaching from behind. Okazaki quickly spun around to shield me from whatever approached. Whoever, you mean. Ah, it's a dragon! So, you both came all this way. Sanjo! I knew you weren't some underling. You're free to come and go, aren't you? Are you a leader? Nah, not a big shot. I just showed up because the boss called me. Boss? The master of that girl's collar. You heard a voice from the collar every so often, yes? The person who runs Adonis. Who? Who knows? I've never seen the boss's face. We pawns just carry out our orders. Makes it more suspicious, right? We're not going to meet the boss. Sorry, but I don't have the slightest idea why he collared you. That goes for the other attacks, too. The others don't even know about this place, and they have no way of knowing what the boss thinks. They were all invited to Adonis fairly recently. Civilians whose revenge was exploited. The people who had committed the X-Day crimes were not originally terrorists, but Sanjo, who knew this place, held a position that had contact with the leaders of the group. Yet not even Sanjo had seen what their boss looked like, right? Isn't that so much more suspicious about it? It's fucking Yanagi! Like, it just makes me wonder, like, which character is it that we know is the fucking boss? Because it's gotta be someone that we know. It's not gonna be like some unknown character, right? We have met now every single character in this. Okay, technically, there's the boy and girl that killed us in one of the things have not come up quite yet. They were like side characters in one of the bad paths, but I'm thinking they're just going to be like side characters down either Sidaishi or Yunagi's. But it just makes me wonder, like, is it Minagishi? Is it fucking Morioka? Is it the fucking police chief? Is it fucking Yanagi? That's why we have to go down his path last, because fucking Yanagi's zero, right? I mean, it makes you wonder, like, who really is it? It's somebody. We're not going to find out until that path, but it's not just going to be some random person. You know what I mean? And every single character is accounted for in the, like, in one way, shape, or form. So it's somebody that we've sort of dealt with. So anyway. Just who could it be? If it's Akito, I'm going to be really depressed. I just want to pretend he's a good kid. I was lost in thought for a moment before I realized that Sanjo was staring at me. Boss told me to bring him the girl. And also take out anyone who gets in the way. It was also to take out. Those words made my blood run cold. Okazaki swiftly moved his hand to his holster, ready to draw at any time. But it'd be boring to play along. For the knight in shining armor who escorted his princess all this way, I'll give you a chance. Eh? I didn't immediately understand what Sanjo was saying. boss can hear us through the collar. Doesn't that betrayal put you at risk? Okazaki asked the same question that I'd been thinking. When he did, Sanjo just grinned with amusement. I had nothing to fear right now. Jam the collar's transmissions. It'll be good for at least 30 minutes. Okay, quick, can we go have sex so he can't hear us? No, I'm just kidding. No, dead if they find out I'm the one responsible. Wait, that's a huge risk to you. What do you want? Sanjo didn't stand to gain anything from this move. No, he just likes to fuck with shit. Never had any interest in the future of this group or Japan. They can both go to hell for all I care. But if I was gonna die anyway, figured I might as well try to fight the so-called justice of the police. Is it weird that I like him? You're bad, but I like you. He's the Amagiri of this game. He really is. You're just like, here, you're like, look, I'm a bad guy, but like, I'm just like fucking their shit up and like, whatever. Like, I'm not on your side, I'm not on their side, but like, whatever. And you're like, but it benefits me, so I'm okay with this. Like, and you amuse me. Okazaki, you still believe in the justice that the police protect? I've never thought that the police were completely in the right to begin with. But there's one thing that's important to me. I can't lose it for my own sake. If Adonis tries to break it, then I'll have to destroy them. Simple as that. Oh, change in the past few days. I like the new look on your face. Well, I'll have you play along anyway. To me, you police are the personification of malice itself. Collar X Malice. Okazaki, challenge you to a match. If you win, take off the girl's collar. If I win, well, sorry, but you need to die. Another contest. What is it this time? We'll see who's the quicker shot. See that clock? When the hand strikes 0, draw. Fine, I accept your challenge. Okazaki! Without thinking, I grabbed his arm and pulled him towards me. He placed his hand over mine and gave me a calm smile. I'm gonna pull out my gun. Bang! I win. Take my collar off, asshole. I'll be okay. I promised I won't die, remember? But when I saw Okazaki's honest eyes, I knew that there was no stopping him. He's a pretty fast motherfucking draw, so I'm just saying. But it didn't ease my anxiety at all. I won't lose. If I can remove your collar, I'm gonna win. He squeezed my hand and closed his eyes, as if collecting himself. He's gonna win, so then he slowly opened them again and took a step towards Sanjo. He's gonna win. Oh! Look at how pretty he looks! I know, I love the CGs. They always look so goddamn beautiful. In this world, victors have the stronger beliefs. If you win, then your convictions are just. That's right. Oh, that's it. No, yeah. Okay. But I've been thinking, Sanjo. There are as many types of justice as there are people, but I think they're all basically similar. Everybody has something they want to protect. Whatever it is that protects someone's precious thing, that becomes their form of justice. The police has its dark secrets. They're the reason you fell into despair. If people have been hurt because of the way the police have been protecting what's important, then their justice should be questioned and changed. Justice isn't about morality or regulations. If I lose what's important to me because I'm bound by such notions, then I don't need them. I don't disagree with the way you're thinking. As you say, defining it as a load of crap. Let's not sweat the details then. Whoever wins, no hard feelings. Let's have a fair fight. They both fell quiet, and as did the chamber. The only audible sound was the clock ticking. If need be, I stood on complete edge, ready to draw my weapon if needed. Yeah, the second he shoot, bang! I'm like, I don't give a shit. We're not going. Oh, did I just read it? Okay, I missed that. Wait, what? Then the second hand clicked. Why? No, that's not what I wanted. I love how you can see the background. I'm just trying to get the... No. There we go. I was like, which one doesn't... Look! Look at how pretty his face is. But the words are over his face. His eyes, goddamn. There were 2 gunshots. I thought my heart would burst, but when I opened my eyes, I knew what had happened. You've got skills, kid. Maybe this all would have been easier if you were on our side. Thanks, but you take the L here. I'd seen Sanjo's gun had been knocked from his hand. Simultaneously, Okazaki dropped to his knees. Okazaki! He actually hit him. Oh my god. I ran to support him by the arm and saw that he was bleeding through his shirt. You need medical attention. It's okay. Just a flesh wound. No! I took a handkerchief from my pocket and used it to bind Okazaki's wound. I was relieved to see that the bullet had just grazed him, as he claimed.
So, why didn't you shoot me?
That wasn't the terms of the contest. I've only taken your weapon from you.
And what would you do if I was carrying another piece on me?
It was a contest, not a fight to the death. You didn't seem like you'd pull any dirty tricks.
You're so childish it makes me want to puke. It might cost you whatever's so precious to you.
No need to worry there. If you attacked me outside the rules of the contest, I'd kill you without batting an eye.
How absurd.
Just as I felt relieved, another strange sound came from the collar.
Looks like it's back online. That elder works fast. But he made it in time.
Sanjo flashed a bold grin and took a small device out of his breast pocket. I was like, no! You need to take it off! Sanjo, what do you think you're doing?
I just had an idea.
Unilateral action will not be tolerated. Step out of line again and you'll be eliminated.
Shut up already. Damn, I'm rusty.
I felt a flash of pain in my neck and suddenly grabbed a hold of Okazaki's sleeve. What's wrong? What? Sanjo, what did you do?
Calm down. She didn't get the shot. Girl's free now.
Huh? The metallic ring fell to my feet. I felt a cool sensation around my neck as air passed over it once again. Slowly, I realized that the collar that had bound me was lying on the ground. It's off? Spacey. Leaning on Okazaki for support, I touched my neck. Now your life isn't in jeopardy. Thank goodness. My eyes felt warm as I looked at him. He looked even closer to tears than I felt. Now we can live together, maybe. Realizing that made me unspeakably happy. Let's pull back for now. You're free of the collar, so we should regroup. I picked up the collar and took a moment to compose myself. You're right. But what if the cause of this entire tragedy is just up ahead? Don't lose your cool now. We've defanged them. They can't maintain a stalemate now that they've lost you. Yeah.
Oops. Sorry to rain on your happy ending, but real life doesn't work that way.
Okazaki raised his gun at Sanjo. We're not at a disadvantage anymore. You better not try anything.
Told you, didn't I? All I wanted was destruction.
The next instant... Spacey! We were rocked by thunderous shaking and noise. I knew the place was going to be... When we walked in and no one was there, I'm like, this place is going to blow up. Because they left Sanjo here. Okazaki picked me up before I could even react.
Sorry to drag you into this. Do your best to survive.
Sanjo, you...
My wish is to die here. Don't try to stop me.
Okay, bye.
Why the hesitation? Just get out of here, kid. You really have changed. I don't need your sympathy. I don't have anything precious to me like you do. I've already lost that.
I was the same, but I reclaimed that thanks to her. You...
Yeah, I get it. But I don't have what it takes to wait for that hope to arrive. You got lucky, kid. Take care of yourself for both of us.
I love him. He's like, him and Hana are like my best, like the best evil characters. Obviously Akito, but Akito's not a bad kid. He just got wrapped up in a bad situation and made a bad choice. As Sanjo said that, a large mass of rubble collapsed between him and us. Sanjo! Okazaki, let's go! You have to live! I looked straight into his eyes and said it. He was silent for a moment, and then he nodded. Yeah, I'm gonna live with you. That's all I have in my future. I've decided that I won't waver anymore in order to secure it. We still have trigger mode. Yeah. Uh-oh. Our path's been blocked. What about another exit? I figure a terrorist hideout would need plenty of exit points. Let's find one. Okay. Second executor. Sir!
What happened inside?
We only have some faint readings, but it appears there was probably an explosion of some kind.
Yanagi, we finished deploying. Any contact from Hoshino?
Not yet. She's definitely somewhere inside based on her GPS location. Hey, you got a tracker on me? My phone.
I've increased the personnel in sight, but I wonder how many more we can catch without any trouble. The operation is set to begin at dawn. No offense to Hoshino and Okazaki, but we can't afford to wait any longer.
No, I'm sure they'll give us an opening. Please delay as long as possible, Morioka. We desperately ran through the labyrinthine tunnels. The sounds around us gradually faded before long, as did the tremors. Deeper and deeper we went until we found a door. After checking that there were no other paths, Okazaki and I went through the door. And that's how I got here. Beyond it was a chamber that seemed like a church. It had a completely different atmosphere than anywhere else we'd been in the complex. It was serene and holy, almost unnaturally quiet. Someone's here! Get behind me! Desecrating Adonis is holy ground. You must be rather ill-bred intruders. You're... I'd seen his face somewhere before. Ray Mikuni? Mikuni, yeah. I recalled the man once Okazaki said his name. Ray Mikuni was a young politician and the son of the current prime minister. Mhm. What's someone like you doing here? Is he part of Adonis? Are you the boss that Sanjo told us about? I am not, but Adonis is my life's work. I'm dismayed that it's being trampled now. It's his life's work. And I'm not sure if I believe that he's not zero because Hidei is zero in Japanese. It's several other things, but it's also zero. So, from what I've learned. So, all of a sudden, I was thinking of it before and I'm like, wait a minute. So that's interesting. I don't know if that was done on purpose or accidentally. You know what I mean? Or what I've learned is completely wrong. I don't know. Because it means like a million things. It also means midnight, I think. Is it midnight? I think. I don't know. But yeah. So that makes me suspicious. Anyway. The rank and file may have escaped, but to think you'd take down Sanjo, and now you're trying to destroy our base. Very well then. You've earned a meeting with the root of all this. Mikuni smiled thinly and looked at me. The cause of all this? Multiple hostiles. 5, no 6. Spacey, whatever you do, don't move. So you have a rather competent SP escort. You've rather grown in stature, haven't you, rookie officer Spacey Hoshino? Who are you? How do you know about me? I'm not obliged to answer that question. You've thrown everything into disarray. My ideals, my future, they've all been crushed thanks to you. I think he might actually... Suddenly, Okazaki grabbed me and dove under a chair for cover. You mean a pew? Because I don't think there's chairs in a church. Okazaki! It's all right. I'm not hit. I examined his body in a panicked frenzy, but he was unharmed, just as he'd said. We've got so many people. We've got to get out unless we're ready to kill them. Sorry, we won't get out unless we're ready to kill them. Sorry, there's no way around it. We're facing terrorists. I'm prepared to drop my sentiments in this case. But how? This is a blind spot, so we'll have to move slowly, separate them and pick them off one by one. I'm going to save because we're supposed to save when we met Mikuni. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Don't load. Jesus Christ. Save. I want to save. We're supposed to save. Save. Yes. We're supposed to save once we meet him because I'm pretty sure we're going to have to shoot him in trigger mode, so I don't know. This is a blind spot, so we'll have to move slowly, separate them and pick them off one by one. Then, let me do it. No. Okazaki, we promised we'd find a way to live together. There's no meaning in surviving alone. We're going to survive together, so we're going to fail, obviously on purpose. I'm a pretty good marksman, at least. I won't get in your way. Fine, but do everything I say. Yes. I carved every word he said into my memory so I wouldn't miss any of his orders. I heard multiple steps of footsteps approaching. Now you finished talking. If you agree to hand her over, we'll at least spare you, agent of the SP. I'd prefer to avoid unnecessary bloodshed. As Mukuni's voice reverberated through the church, Okazaki gave me an uneasy look. I returned it with a bitter smile. Please don't make that look. I won't sacrifice myself. Okay, let's go. I'm going to save again. I don't want to be too far. I don't know when we're supposed to save, but I want to make sure that, like, I'm just going to save over this. I don't want to have too much that we have to skip through when we come back. We tightly held hands one last time, and then let go. Okay, cool. Then we drew our weapons. That would have been the perfect place. Northeast, 45 degrees, 3 seconds. Northwest, 15 degrees, 2 seconds. While giving simple commands to follow that we'd worked out in advance to not give our plan away to the enemy, Okazaki took the hostiles down. We had enough time to talk about this, though. When only one person besides Mukuni remained... We're going to miss on purpose. I told you, we're missing on purpose. I wish that scene had been a dream. Oh, that was him, actually. It happened when I had my gun pointed at Mukuni. Several shots came from the edge of the room. There was a rifle mounted on top of a wall. I noticed that about the same time that I killed Mukuni. Gah! Mukuni dropped to his knees. At the same time, her body jerked at the edge of my vision. Spacey! Screams spilled from my lips. I despised myself for immediately assessing the situation and drawing a conclusion. She was beyond help. My mind had already processed that fact. Spacey! She didn't answer, no matter how many times I called her name. Of course she didn't. After all, she wasn't here anymore. A dry laugh tumbled from my mouth, and I unconsciously took out my pistol again. Oh. Oh. Oh god, don't. Oh my god, is he gonna. Oh no! I'll protect you. I won't let you die. We'll live together. Those promises and oaths weren't worth a damn thing. I'm such an idiot. Why? Why had I been so arrogant as to think I could protect someone? My life was always being saved by other people. Someone like me had no right to live. Oh my god, this is horrible. I wish I'd died sooner. Then everything would be easy. As I thought that, something she'd said to me earlier passed through my mind. You know, when you die, that's it. Nothing more. You can't talk while looking into someone's eyes like this. You can't hold hands or laugh or cry. Everything is gone. You have nothing. I I want to spend more of my life with you. Yeah, but you're dead, Spacey, so. Yeah. There's no point in dying. You told me that, didn't you? Please, promise that you'll live for my sake. If you can, then I'll make you a promise. No matter what happens, I won't run away. I'll fight until the end to reach my goals. This is so sad. You kept your promise. She fought and didn't run, right until the end. I had been the one who broke the promise. I couldn't protect her, but I died. I don't care anymore. You're not here. Then why promise? Well, that thought ran through my head. Why was I unable to pull the trigger? This is so sad. Dying would be far easier. Living like this was suffering. But still, I didn't want to cast aside her last will. Why can't I die? Oh, I see. Now I finally realize why you were so angry with me. No one would be happy to have a loved one die for them. The realization pained me so badly, I thought my heart would tear in two. You loved me. That's why she'd fought me so desperately. I thought that I could live if you were here. Hey, Spacey, I can't lose to you. I was a huge fool, finally realizing just how much she had thought of me. I love you so much. She wasn't here to yell at me for trying to die. If I died, she wouldn't be sad. Yet, how how could I be so important to you? She couldn't even bear the thought of my death. You're so unfair. I had to live, even though it's this painful. My body obeyed its instincts. My finger trembled on the trigger. Who are you? That was terribly unfortunate. After you made it all this way. I'm just assuming it's Zero. That voice. It was the voice from her collar. Don't show me who he is. Is it? I'm like, no. No, it can't be. I'm sure they all have a similar jawline, but you know who I see when I see that? I see a keto. That's who I see when I see that. Huh. Hold on a second. Hmm. Honestly, that was my first thought, but I don't know if that's right. What if it's our brother? Oh my, I just think everybody. I'm suspicious of everyone except for Okazaki now, but anyway. So who is this guy? You you killed her. You aren't the only one who's greatly saddened by her loss. This outcome was very undesirable. See, that's my problem. If you had the voice acting on, I wonder if they disguise it, because otherwise you'd be like, that's so and so's voice. It'd be easy to figure it out. And that's why I don't. Cut the crap. If it wasn't for you, then this never would have happened to her. Please don't shift the blame. Didn't you fail to protect her? You know what? They all probably have the same face, because then I was like, it could be Sayeki. Could also be his chin. I don't know. They all look the same. I'm going to be looking at everybody's chin now, and they're probably all the fucking same. Not even kidding. You must have been wishing for death. Life in a world without her would be difficult. No, I made a promise to live no matter what. I understand your sorrow, so I'll do you the favor of killing you. I don't need your charity. I'll kill you and expose Adonis. That's the last wish she entrusted me with. Is that how you truly feel? You regret your failure to prevent her death? You've lost your proof of life and all hope. Allow me to kill you and indulge your wish. Death in the line of duty. An honorable end. That is what you desire. It's probably no one that we've met. Although, is it just me or does the pin right there look like it should be the pin of somebody in the police? Because, you know what I mean? That's what their pin, and then they got like the little round and it's got the chain attached to it. That's what it looks like to me. Is it supposed to be a symbol or supposed to? I don't know. I wanted to die. I wanted to erase it all with my death. Goodbye, Kei Okazaki. I sincerely hope that your sorrow will be crystallized in this world. I want to live. I wanted to live and repay her goodness. I, I, I wanted to live with you. Did Zero just kill us? Oh. He was trying so hard to fight against committing suicide, and then he was like, no, I'll live her, and then he died anyway. Oh. Guys. Okay. That was the saddest of the sad endings. Okay, we're gonna try not to... Okay, I'm just gonna skip through this. I'm not gonna like... Okay. Okay. Ready? Let's try to... I'm supposed to hit this button, right? I think I actually got it right. Yes. I won't let you. Okazaki didn't miss Mikuni's small movement and pulled the trigger without hesitation. Hey! What? Why are you shrieking? Gah! Mikuni fell to his knees. Bird! Once he confirmed that he'd scored a solid hit, Okazaki rushed in. He seized a device that Mikuni had been trying to operate and handcuffed the suspect. Ray Mikuni, you're under arrest for insurrection. We don't have time to waste, so tell us where the exit is. Can you hear me, Zero? Mikuni didn't answer Okazaki's question, muttering something instead. Hurry up! This place is coming down quick. He'll live if you get medical treatment. Zero, please, escape. So he's obviously not Zero because we saw him after the fact, but still, I will surely hurt. I'm contacting Yanagi to tell him it's too dangerous to assault, and that we have one wound. There was another thunderous sound. For just an instant, it stunned both myself and Okazaki. Okazaki! Mikuni drew a gun from a breast pocket, pointed it at Okazaki, and pulled the trigger. Huh? It all happened in a few seconds, you motherfucker! My body felt hot. Spacey! I threw myself. I heard him scream. Oh no! Oh, we threw ourselves in front of him. Our eyes look scary. It can't be. Soft arms encircled and embraced me. I knew this warmth. It had enveloped me many times before. They were the arms of the man I loved. Why? Why did you take the bullet from me? Not again. The man I loved looked like he was in pain. I didn't mean to make him feel that way. I'm sorry. I struggled to move my lips. My voice was cracked. No, it's okay. You'll be okay. We're getting out of here. He kept repeating okay as if he was trying to convince himself. I tried my best to smile, hoping that it would make him feel better. But I wasn't able to smile that well. Yes, I'll be fine. I won't die and leave you behind. But please, on the off chance that I don't survive. No, I don't want to hear it. Let's go. Okazaki, I want you to live a good life. I said stop. Be quiet. Stop saying whatever you please. Don't give up on living. Have hope for the future. I won't forgive you, you hear me? If you die, I won't forgive you. Okay, I said I wasn't going to die. I was just thinking about the possibility. I won't let you. I'll protect you this time. I absolutely will. Okazaki. While searching the body of the barely alive Mikuni, Okazaki found something. Got it. A sketch of the compound. Just hang on. In an instant, he picked me up and started running. As my consciousness faded, I could tell that Okazaki was running through the rubble while carrying me. I don't want to make him look like that. I didn't want him to suffer. I absolutely had to hang on. I had to live for his sake. Just as I swore that to myself, my consciousness began to fade into a wash of white light. Zero, can you hear me? This place is finished. Please, escape on your own.
You've been a fool, Ray.
As long as you live, the rebirth of Japan may still come. Even if Adonis crumbles. Even if I die.
You still understand nothing. Even in the end, you never understood the meaning of rebirth or the reason for Adonis's existence. The dream that we shared.
Oh, that was him. I'm confused. The dream that we shared 10 years ago. This nation must be reborn. Okay, so it's somebody older. So it can't be fucking... It can't be. Like, okay, so it can't be Akito because he wouldn't have been old enough. He's a teenager. And it's not our brother. But, it's got to be somebody that we've met before. It just can't be an unnamed person. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has to be someone. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's right. It would be possible, if not for you.
Zero, why do you look so sad?
If Adonis falls, it can be revived infinitely.
Okay, I was like, wait, what? Oh my god.
As long as Malice runs wild, rebirth will come.
Yes. Thank goodness.
You truly are a fool.
When I opened my eyes, I wasn't immediately sure where I was. I heard heavy running footsteps and unabashed bellowing. Before long, I began to hear birds, and I realized that we had managed to safely escape from the tunnel. The area was lit by a dim light as the morning glow set in. First aid is coming. Just hang in there a little longer. Aww. Okazaki's voice should have been right next to me, but it felt so far away. Hold on. Hold on, 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 hold on. Sorry. There's a song in the background, so hopefully I don't have to overdub that. Frick. Anyway, we'll just keep going from here and hopefully it's fine. Okazaki's voice should have been right next to me, but it felt so far away. With a weak hand, I tugged his sleeve. Okazaki, I have something that I need to tell you. I don't want to hear it. Tell me once it's over. It still isn't over. You can't tell me until you get better, okay? But I want you to know now. No. Okay. No, I'm begging you. Don't say it. I nodded weakly, and then I proceeded to move my lips. I love you. I've always loved you. Spacey! They were the words that I'd always wanted to say. Did he hear my words? Maybe Okazaki has misunderstood why I needed to say them. I didn't speak those words because I thought I didn't have time left. I told him now because then it would give me the strength to hold on, the strength to live, to smile by his side, and to yearn for future days that we could spend together. So, don't cry. My mind drifted off before I could even say the words. Well, there you go. I'm assuming she doesn't die, but it's like she drifts off and that's it. And like, huh. Okay. Yeah, so Jarweed, there's no music, but I'm sure the end theme song is just as good as the beginning one. Like the beginning theme song is fucking amazing, but it's copyrighted to the point where like whatever. So hopefully that one wasn't for the 7 seconds it was on. We'll find out when I go to upload this part, and then I'll just have to re-edit it, or I don't know. It's so quiet, but like even talking over it, like fucking YouTube hears it. It's like nobody can hear it. You have to turn it up so loud. Do we get it? I think we might get an after credit scene. I forget. The only well, we're gonna have to read that other thing. Yeah, it's gonna be a little over. It's gonna be a little over time, but it's okay. Dun, dun, dun. Recording studio, Carrot House. I love that. Like, because it makes no sense. So funny. Like Carrot House. Oh my god! You know what that means? Tomorrow is Saraishi. Yes! For you guys. I have other stuff to do before I can start recording his part. But yeah! Kind of excited for that, because he's one crazy motherfucker that I didn't dislike Okazaki. There were many points where I was like, "Oh my god, he's so great!" And the other ones where you're like, "No." But yeah, Sasuke is still my favorite because I love the asshole characters. I do. You slap some glasses on him, and he is 100% perfect boyfriendo that Spacey loves. I don't know why. Um, Although Enomoto is, oh, you're so sweet, and I love you more than I thought I would. Like Okazaki, I do like so, but not as much. He's third out of the three we've played so far. Hold on. I think we can put the sound back on now. Options? Yeah. Okay. Not that you can probably hear the sound, but I can, and it makes me feel better to hear because it's weird when it's dead silent. But The operation to neutralize Adonis succeeded, and the police were publicly praised for their work. X Day did not occur on January 1st, and as of now, no attack from Adonis remnants has occurred. Of course, numerous issues still remained. While the operation was publicly billed as a success, it had resulted in many deaths. Criminals wearing collars had been discovered within the Adonis base, and many more such individuals were discovered living all across Japan. The police had all hands on the investigation. While all of the previous X-Day crimes had yet to be solved, Adonis's base was destroyed and the deaths of its supposed leader, Rei Mikuni, was confirmed. Rei Mikuni. There are believed to be remnants of Adonis still at large due to the scale of the organization, but these details were kept from the public. The police claimed it was to avoid a panic, but it was obvious that the police did not want to damage the image that they'd finally restored. And I feel like it's interesting, like we're going to find out definitely more in Sadaishi's path, and then everything's going to be tied up in a nice bow in Yanagi's. But it's interesting that like now they finally put in and be like, Mikuni is in there, and you're like, oh, he's bad. So now obviously probably something is going to come out in Sadaishi's path with him. Like, you know what I mean? Because we already know. But again, I do feel like if we had done this first, it was like, I don't think it really would have spoiled anything for Enomoto's or Sasazuka's necessarily, but I do feel like that kind of twist and him showing up is like, well, yeah, you would have known more. I feel like we do know more now, and if we had learned that in the beginning, then did Enomoto's route, we would have been like, we got nothing out of Enomoto's route. You know what I mean? Although this was good, it did not spoil that Akito was the bomber. If we had done Sasazuka's first, it would have ruined it. So I think this was the right way to go. Even though, according to the guide, doing Okazaki first was a better idea because at the time, like the cases that you're investigating. But she actually didn't investigate July. She started investigating halfway through. She went to November. So it's kind of like the timeline. If you use that for the basis for how to do this, it didn't work out. So. The government announced that the quarantine of Shinjuku would soon be lifted, so long as no new terrorist attacks occurred. The unease among Shinjuku's citizens, after being cooped up for so long, would not easily disappear. But it was undoubtedly a first step forward for the police and the people of Shinjuku. Then... Uh-oh.
Damn! Put my stomach sank when I heard you'd been taken to the hospital.
I'm shocked you live after charging in there without a plan. Idiots really don't give a damn. I love you too! Although I'd managed to escape with my life, I was hospitalized for quite a long time. Yesterday was the first time that visitors had been allowed, and many people had come to visit. Today, Yanagi's team paid me a visit. How are your wounds? The stitches still hurt, but they'll be removed soon. I'm okay.
I see. Hopefully you won't have too many scars.
Yeah, it's not like I'm always wearing swimsuits or anything. So even if there are a few scars, it should be alright. And even if you wear swimsuits, man, you're a badass, now you got a gunshot wound. I'm not saying you should go out and get a gunshot wound, but I'm just saying, if you're a cop and you get injured and you get shot, and then you're like, look, I would be, oh my god, my body's marred, I'd be like, bitch, I survived a gunshot wound. Fuck you. That's all I'm saying.
Swimsuits? What are we talking about?
Big of a reaction. Are you a third grader? Yeah, he's like, I'm just gonna go home and think about it.
No, I'm not, man. So, what was that about swimsuits?
This is a hospital, you two. Keep it down. I couldn't help but smile as I watched their petty fighting, but I couldn't stop thinking about him. How's Okazaki? When I asked, the trio suddenly stopped talking and fell silent. I haven't seen him yet, actually. I mean, he's our boyfriend. He should be allowed to be there. It had been 8 days since I was admitted. I'd heard that he'd been by my side the entire time while I'd been unconscious. Oh, good. But I hadn't seen his face once since I'd woken up. I tried asking Yoshinari when he visited, but he just avoided the question. And now Yanagi's team was looking troubled for some reason. Don't tell me he's in the hospital because of his wounds, too.
No, that's not it. You'd be surprised at how sprightly he is.
So, is he being reprimanded for violating his orders?
No worries there either.
I was forgiven for his work in exposing Adonis. Then why hasn't he come to visit me? He's pissed off. Don't see that every day. Eh? Why don't you try texting him? He might be more honest there than in person. Okay. He's mad because we, like, threw ourselves in front of him. Get over it. Fine, then I'm just gonna die. I took out my phone and typed out a text message to Okazaki. He's been by our side while we've been unconscious. We finally wake up, and now he's like, fuck that, I'm out. Well, I've mostly recovered from my wounds, Okazaki. Are you angry at me? He replied immediately. That's a mad face. I could feel everyone's eyes on me, curious about his reply. I looked up. He's angry. Probably. Minamoto peeked at my phone and whistled. Hinagi also gave me a soft, wry smile. Sounds like him. I've never seen him use this emoji before. What should I do? Well, you're not the one he's mad at. Men are complicated. Just give him some time. Men are complicated. Not that complicated. So even that guy gets emotional, eh? I know, right? Didn't expect that. I thought words just slid off that guy. I guess Hoshino's the exception. He's surprisingly emotional and hard to handle. Then a knock on the door caused us all to pause and turn around, Okazaki. I can hear everything you're saying. Okazaki was standing there with a slightly sulky expression. Aww. Took your sweet time. All right, let's clear out pests. Oh, we're leaving. Enjoy your time together, kids. Take care of yourself, Hoshino. Huh? Thank you for coming. Yanagi's group left in a hurry. The room was suddenly quiet, and the two of us were alone. I didn't know where to begin. Okazaki didn't say anything either, so the awkward silence just stretched on. Can I sit here? Yes, go ahead. Once my anxiety lessened, I opened my mouth. I'm sorry for making you worry. The prognosis looks good, so I'll be discharged in another 2 weeks. Yeah. Are you okay, Okazaki? You sound... Yeah. Speaking of which, there's still a lot of Adonis members still at large, aren't there? I think the police are going to make sure that the same thing doesn't happen again. I hear they keep finding more criminals with collars. Yeah. No matter what I said, I got a monosyllabic reply from Okazaki. I'll work harder than ever once I'm out of here. Even if the quarantine is lifted, the people of Shinjuku still need plenty of help. I finally stopped talking and very timidly peeked at Okazaki's face. Okazaki, are you angry? Like, I got shot, asshole! Yeah. He nodded, expressionless. I could tell he was seriously upset. Do you know why I'm angry? The reason that Okazaki was angry, I could only think of one explanation. Because I pushed myself too far? Yeah. I'm sorry. I lost myself in the moment, and when I thought you were in danger, my body just moved on its own. Besides, you can carry me. I wouldn't have been able to carry you, so you'd be dead. And now we're both alive. What I did was better. Silent again, Okazaki looked at his own hand. Then he slowly raised his head and sighed quietly. I felt like my heart stopped. The last thing I wanted was for you to die while protecting me. I said I didn't want to hear it, but you just kept talking like you were saying your last words, and I couldn't forgive myself for not protecting you. No, that's the real reason I'm angry. I'm mad at myself. Mad enough to kill someone. Okazaki, my chest tightened in response to the pain I heard in his voice and saw in his eyes. I placed my hand over his. I'm alive. I'm here with you. From now on, there's so much that we can do together. Thank you so much. I thanked him, smiling. Okazaki looked up, tears in his eyes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for talking down to you. I was hurt and scared. Thank you for protecting me. Not at all. It made me happy. I smiled without thinking, and Okazaki's expression turned grim again. Happy? Back then, when you chose to rely on me and find a way that we could both live together, that made me so happy. If it meant that you would die, then that was putting the cart way before the horse. Don't ever pull a stunt like that again. If you do, I actually will die. Okay, I'll remember. Um, is there anything else I can do to help cheer you up? I'll do whatever I can. Well, let me feel for myself that you're actually alive. What? Hee. Before I could answer, Okazaki's face closed in on my neck. I felt soft lips on my skin. Okazaki, um, this is a sick room, so take it easy. I just want to lock you up forever. Don't even! Don't pull a Toma on me. That's, I'll watch you 24/7 then. I don't think you should neglect your job. Want to live together then? I have a little brother. You're not making this easy at all. I giggled. He was so cute when he pouted. We can't live together because I have a brother. You have to just, my brother has to like you. I can't grant all your wishes right away, but you can be sure they'll happen in time. What were you doing? You look like you were being naughty flying around. Because I belong to you. When I said that clearly, Okazaki, who had been taking care not to aggravate my wounds, tightly squeezed my hand. I felt indescribably happy and also slightly frustrated. Mm-hmm. Just this once, I ignored the pain of my injuries and put my hands around his neck. Oh, I was like, when we got the other black screen, I was like, there better be a CG. We didn't get it. Oh, it's awkward though. But Spacey, I ambushed him with a kiss, and I felt his surprise. Between kisses, I whispered, "This is what you get for always swinging me around. I thought I could get away with this much. I'm not going anywhere, and I'm not dying. I don't want to lose you either. To keep you, I'll do anything. I'd rather not be locked up, though." Surprise attacks are cheating. Feel better now? Not yet. You can't try and get off this easily. I won't feel better unless you kiss me more. Well, then, as many times until you cheer up. Now her eyes are like saucers. After all, I love your smile. That's my line. I love it the most when you're laughing. My heart filled with warmth when he finally smiled for me. It's a deal then. I just can't win. Then, today, you gotta listen to all my demands. Of course. No going off on your own to do something crazy. And no being vulnerable around Yanagi and the others. The same goes for Yoshinari too, okay? Also, send me good morning and good night texts every day. I'll reply back too. And we were chatting again. It felt nostalgic somehow. You have that little faith in me. Yep, none. He came out and said it directly. You know he's joking, but you're honest. Try your best. Work desperately for the sake of others. I love that I can't take my eyes off of you, so there's no helping it. Yep, you should just give up. Don't let it get to your head. This is gonna be tough. We talked and laughed together. Yeah, 'cause you're impossible. Our lips met again. I love you. I love you too. I love you so much that I don't even want to think about the times when we're apart. Okay, I also love you more than anyone in the world. This is getting nauseating. Until the day I feel safe, never let go of me, okay? Meaning, until I die, of course. Until we're little old grandpa and grandma. I'll never let you go, so you should give up too. I'll accept your terms. We whispered our feelings to each other and kissed each other over and over. We'd left each other and clashed with each other. I overcame my feelings and fell in love with him. He protected me, and I wanted to protect him. My wish was to live with him and face the future together, no matter what it brought. I savored my happiness, wrapped in the warmth of the person I treasured most of all. Aww. And that's how it ends. Eternity by your side. Okay. Now we go to We're not going to do the situations because the situations, what we're going to do at the end, like I said, so I say this everyone. We're going to do at the very end, once we're done with the game, we'll go through the situations. We'll start with Enomoto, then we'll do Sasuzuka, then we'll do Okazaki, Sadaishi, and then we'll do Yanagi. And we'll turn the voice acting on for that. So, like, they'll read and then I'll read, and it'll take fucking forever, but. All right. The bright morning sun burned my eyelids. I slowly opened my eyes and my room, same as ever, and a girl next to me. That's right. We slept together last night. Wow. I know that's not what he meant, but that's how I'm taking it. Usually I'd sleep as long as humanly possible, but I woke up early today. The morning chill still lingered in the air. Remnants of last night's dream engulfed the soft bed. She was sleeping soundly in front of me. Time seemed to slow to a crawl as an indescribable feeling of love overcame me. How did I fall for her this hard? Because I'm irresistible. I'm a unicorn. But I look like a whale with the horn. I'm a narwhal. I'm a unicorn. I'm not even kidding. I told my sister's friend she makes like shirts and stuff like that. And I was like, I just want one that's like a little narwhal and like a wine glass that's the narwhal and it says, I'm a unicorn. I am a unicorn. I just happen to be a whale with the horn. So she's like, I'm still making that. I'm like, you better because it's fucking awesome. I'm still confused by that. Like I told her, there were still many people out there who were quite fond of her. That incorruptible will she had, her steadfast, endearing adorableness, and her pure innocent ability to tell a lie. Those are all true and charming. Before I met her, I thought it'd be impossible for me to become so enamored by a single person, or to relinquish my own dreams. And yet, when she lied to me and went to Adonis's hideout by herself, I felt so unexpectedly overcome by powerful emotions. I didn't want to lose her. I was more angry at her than I was at Adonis. It felt like my drive to work towards dying a meaningful death, the thing that pushed me so far, had been destroyed. And as a response to not having that anymore, I'd become attached to her instead. It's a better thing to be obsessed with, I guess. Even now, what I was feeling in my heart wasn't some light-hearted affinity. Tim should have put the sum on the other line. It just like jumped over the box. If I had to entrust things to someone else, I would rather be a living disgrace. Is this what they call dependence? If I could just die a meaningful death, I thought that would bring me happiness. It wasn't something I felt out of desperation. It made me take life seriously. And yet, you gave my life value, and not just my death. A reason to live. I reached out and touched the hair over her forehead, and she shifted a little in response to that touch. I thought it might be cruel to wake her up, but I wanted to see her eyes. While my conflicted feelings swirled inside me, her lips slowly moved. Okazaki. I thought I woke her, but she was just sleep talking. I didn't think I'd hear her say my name. I felt my heart jump. Was she dreaming of me? In the same way that I had no idea why I chose her, I was at a loss to explain why she decided to choose me. Sometimes we don't decide this. Did she actually like me? I couldn't prove that this wasn't just out of sympathy, or was a misunderstanding on my part. Oh my god, we've already explained this to you. But maybe that's why. I desired not just her heart, but something more. I wanted to make a physical connection. Oh. I wanted her for myself. No one else could touch her. In fact, I think I'd keep her locked up. Those are the kind of wild thoughts I was having. Stop it, Toma! I'm so selfish. And yet you still chose me. I know, because we're fucking crazy. Even if it was a fleeting emotion, I could accept it as just another misunderstanding. I moved my lips to her pale neck. I kissed her gently so that I didn't rouse her. Her brows twitched. I intended to stop here, but now I had the irresistible urge to tease her. What a dick. Sorry. No, you're not. I wanted to keep you all to myself like this. Without you, I'd die. Those words sounded like they came straight out of a novel, and I'd hoped it'd tether her to me. With these thoughts in my head, I kissed her again. This one was strong enough to leave a mark. Jesus. That woke her up. She breathed a sigh. Are you awake? Okazaki? morning, Spacey. You said somebody else's name. What? No, I'm just kidding. Good morning. What were you doing? Kind of assaulting you in your sleep? Just playing around. I responded to her with a smile, and her cheeks began to turn red. Playing around? Were you watching me sleep? Huh? Yeah, you look cute. You were calling my name in your sleep. You could have woken me up. You were so cute. I didn't want to waste it. So, what were you dreaming about? I asked her an honest question, and she responds with a frown. Spacey? Why are you mad? Because you're being mean, Okazaki. Seemed like she didn't like me staring at her sleep more than she didn't like me staring at her sleeping more than she disliked me messing with her. Any more than I don't know, that doesn't okay, whatever. It looked like she's embarrassed about it. You're so weird. I did much worse than stare at you in your sleep. I know, right? He's just literally admitting it. What did you do? It's a secret. Fine. After I said that, she defensively rolled up in the sheets and turned her back on me. Sorry, I'm kidding. I didn't do anything too weird. Too weird? That means it was a little weird. Yeah, I just kissed you. You did? But it's not like you don't like it. This whole conversation is so creepy rapey, right? Like, I mean, okay, in a normal relationship, all of this is like they kiss you and you wake up like, what are you doing? Stop. Like, it's adorable. And you're like, stop. But she's like, what did you do? And he's like, nothing creepy. I just kissed you. You liked it. And it's just this whole conversation, especially because then she wakes up and she's like, what? And she's all like, don't, you're being mean to me because you looked at me. You're like, she's too defensive. But also, and then he's making it creepy. It wasn't creepy until he just made it creepy. And now I saw her go quiet. I knew that I was right. I felt myself smile at her lack of reaction. Come on now, give me a smile. It's our day off. I'll make it up to you by taking you wherever you want today. I want to go home and never speak to you again because now you're making this creepy. Where do you want to go? Your wish is my command today. Yes, today was our day off together. As a police officer, we rarely ever had days off that matched. Since I was part of the SP, I got even fewer days off than a normal cop. I might not have had a day off for months at a time. That sounds awful, and like I feel like should be laws against that. So I wanted to take the opportunity to have a proper date and enjoy the benefits of couplehood. I mean, I get it when you're in the police or like fire department or like any kind of public service thing. Your days off are weird, and sometimes you work several days in a row and like whatever. But like I just feel like if work was like, you're coming in on Saturday, right? Fuck you, no. I wanted to stay here a little longer. She responded to my inquiry with a bashful tone. I saw her peering at me through a small gap in the sheets. I was overcome with emotion after seeing her expression and hearing the tone of her voice. I really did love her. The very moment cemented those feelings, tugged at my heart thinking about it. I wanted to stay here too. I pulled her close to me by her hips and embraced her tightly. I didn't want to think about living or dying. I wanted to embrace my cherished one and sleep. Oh, I'll make dinner tonight, so let's go shopping in the afternoon. Huh? I thought we were just going to relax at home today. There's a limit to that relaxation. Sleeping through our day off would be a waste. Are you sure? I feel the happiest when I'm sleeping here with you by my side. Oh yeah, this apartment doesn't have a vacuum. You said you left home. You said it left home. Oh yeah, I haven't bought one since. Then let's go get one. You say you rarely come home, so that means dust is going to build up. If it's all right with you, I want to clean for you. Why? Yeah, why? What do you mean, why? Does that bother you? No, I'm really thankful, but why would you make yourself go to all that trouble? It's nothing special. I mean, I think I'll be visiting you here a bit more often now. Oh, right. You're right. I got depraved ideas in my head, but I could tell that she was thinking more practically. Something about that disconnect felt funny to me, and once again, I felt my emotions for her begin to well up. It banished the murkiness in my mind. I know. You know how you told me a recipe the other day? It's pretty easy to make, and it's really tasty. Let's have that for dinner. Yanagi. An icy wind began to blow through my heart. I felt so many surprises recently. Why was I so close-minded before? I trusted Yanagi, and although he was a threat to me as another man, I didn't harbor any particular hostility towards him. And yet, Okazaki, say, Spacey, I impulsively pulled her toward me. We felt each other's breaths on our faces. Her eyes began to waver. Um, think only about me. Huh? I finally got to keep you all to myself, so don't think about anything else. This is fucking creepy, right? Like, it's creepy. Like, it's a little too possessive. What do you mean, anything else? I just can't do it. I know that you like me, and I know that now I've gained something precious. I want to live for you. Living an ordinary life was too scary for me. Hey, if I was going to lose something anyway, I sometimes felt like I should destroy it myself. It may have a reaction to living a dangerous life. I was unable to bear the thought of losing her. I didn't know the clear resolution for this, but I was afraid of living an uneventful life. Will your fears lift if you touch me? Huh? She suddenly expressed the words that caught me off guard. If it makes you feel at ease, Okazaki, you can hold me whenever you want. Spacey, I'll never leave you. That's like Stockholm Syndrome. She says the words I need to hear most. She knew my cowardice. She was a special someone who granted my wishes. Yeah, you accept me for who I am. Yeah, all the crazy. I rubbed my nose on her neck. I felt relieved when I see that red mark. It was a sign that she belongs to me. Creepy. I couldn't even call this simply love anymore. It's obsession. You're my reason for existence. All sorts of creepy. Like, there's a cuteness to it, but there's a creepiness level. So anyway, that was the creepiness. Let's go back to... Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Yay! Don't look at that. Okay, so is this one where we can, No, it's not. Damn it. Okay. I hate that. And then it never... That one doesn't have one. I wish it would tell you, like... This one does, okay. I don't know if that one had 2 or 3. Oh, that one just has 2. Okay. This one has 3. Oh, right, because that's when... And this one has 2 or 3. Nope, it only had 2. This one has 3. I hate that. Like... Oh, he brought us flowers. This one only had 1. She's like, what the fuck? This one, I love the look on his face. I love this one, though. Because he's like, huh, what's up? So he's like, and she's like, ah, terrified. And then he's laughing at us like a dick. And that face is adorable. See, he's too possessive and it's strange, but this face is goddamn adorable. And like, all right, I'll get the Stockholm Syndrome too. Especially because that, you're like, oh, hi, well. There wasn't any other. There wasn't a difference with that one. No. Okay. That's cool, because that's not the way they showed it in the game, but I like that. The way it splits like that. Did they show it like... I don't remember it being like that. I remember their faces being, and like... Yeah, it was like just zoomed in on their faces, so that's cool. I like it this way. Wait, hold on. Oh, 4 in the last one. Okay. That one's so sad. Because we died, and he's like, I'm going to kill myself. But then he decides not to. Oh. And then he dies anyway. And our eyes are so just like glass balls, and it's creepy as fuck. There's no pupils. Oh, I didn't even notice he was crying. So sad. He's like, she's like, he's like, God damn it, you're teasing me. Yeah, it's fair, asshole. Oh. And then, oh, God damn it. I hit the wrong button. There you go. That's your Merry Christmas end one. Like, oh, I love the ones that come special with the things. It's great. But yeah. So we did all the bad endings, so we don't have anything else to do. That was that. This is this. So yeah, the next choice, I mean the next thing that we're going to be doing tomorrow is we're going to be going down Sadaishi's route. So not gonna lie, I mean there are things that I liked about Okazaki's route and things that I did not like about Okazaki's route. Like, I mean, in all seriousness, it was a little, there are moments where you're like, oh, you're being cute, and then you just made it creepy, but like we just saw. But anyway, so I'm gonna wrap this part up here, and I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.